Everyone, Namaskara. Hope all are safe and doing extremely well. So, welcome to another hashtag Ask EHS episode. So, guys, from last 2 weeks, I was not uploading any videos with regards to that hashtag Ask EHS episode. So, sorry for that because of continuous travel and continuous relocation. That was the reason why I was not uploading the video. But don't worry. From today itself, we will try to upload all the videos continuously because now all things are set. Infrastructure is ready, setup is ready, everything is ready. So, do not worry. So in this video, I'm going to take all your doubts, whatever you have asked from last 2 weeks. Okay, I have selected totally 8 comments which I'm going to answer you. So without wasting any single second, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first comment is from Prithvi Rajan. So he was asking that, bro, what is your current salary as well as where you have studied in Tamil Nadu? Okay, so 2 questions are there, as well as he is also doing any sort of like qualification within the Tamil Nadu itself. So first of all, with regards to salary, brother, I cannot share here, but salary you can call it in Hindi. ठीक ठाक है, काम चलाने लायक है. And second question is with regards to study. Actually, where I have studied, Prithvi Rajan is asking. So specifically, I have studied in Alagappa University that I was recommending for you from the last time. If you are interested in Tamil Nadu itself, you can choose any college which is affiliated to Alagappa University. They are providing good syllabus. Okay, you can consider that. And as you told, brother, you are also studying in Tamil Nadu, so all the best for your future. Hope you will be having a very bright future. So all the best for you. Comment number 2 is from Dishant Prajapati. Dishant Prajapati is asking, he is studying environmental engineering and he is in the 3rd year. Now he wants to get into the EHS field. So what course he can do in the future? Okay, so see Dishant, first of all, your question is very interesting. See, you are doing environmental engineering 3rd year. It means you are pursuing bachelor's degree. Okay, so you will become a very unique combination as well as very useful combination if you get into the EHS, because already you have gone through a comprehensive study of each segment of the EHS. Okay, now what you can do is you have 2 options, Prashant, here. First of all, what you can do is you can pursue any sort of 1-year diploma from any sort of university, as well as another option is that you can go for the MTech in ISC or HSC. This is the second option. But as per my opinion, if you want to make a full-time career in the EHS field, you can opt for MTech in ISC or HSC. Okay, you will be having very bright future because already you are covering environment segment, which is one of the latest requirement of the industry side, because a lot of professionals are there, a lot of like health and safety officers, health and safety engineers are there. They have good knowledge over safety. They know very well safety, but when we come to the environment segment, which is one of the important problem and important issue within the industrial sectors, they are unable to give the answer. So at that time, you can grab good opportunities within that particular EHS market. So as per my opinion, you can do any sort of PG diploma as well as any sort of like you can call it MTech in ISC or HSC. Hope it's clear to you. Alright, so the comment number 3 is from Mehta Alam. Mehta Alam is asking that whether he can do MTech in ISM, Industrial Safety Management from Annamalai University, which is located in Chidambaram. Okay, he can do MTech ISM from Annamalai University or not. Already he has completed his BTech in Mechanical Engineering, as well as he has some sort of experience in safety field also. So see guys, the answer is very simple, Mehta. You can do it, that's not a problem. But apart from Annamalai University, I'm not telling them Annamalai University is not good. It is one of the good university. It is providing a lot of courses in the field of health and safety. But a lot of good options than Annamalai University is already available in Tamil Nadu itself. Like for example, NIT Trichy. Okay, after the completion your MTech in ISC from NIT Trichy, you will get TSP designation. Second option, Anna University. A lot of colleges are there, those who are providing like courses that is affiliated to Anna University. You can consider them also, because you are getting TSP designation, which is one of the important requirement if you want to hunt the top certifications of EHS nowadays. Okay, as well as if you are not getting admission in these universities, you can consider CUSAT also, Cochin University of Science and Technology. This is one of the best university if you want to do any sort of qualification. So in the last, if you want to go in Annamalai University, that's not a problem. You can take the admission there, but try to get the admission in these particular. First of all, Anna University. Second is your CUSAT, and third is your NIT Trichy. These are the top ones. If you didn't get that, you can go to the Annamalai University. That is also a good option. I hope it's clear to you. Alright, comment number 4 is from Perry Jr. Perry Jr., sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. He is asking, he have completed his ITI and he is working in Kuwait. As well as he loves HSC field a lot. So how he can make his career within the HSC field? Easy. See, first of all, Perry Jr., if you want to make your career within the HSC field, so you have 2 ways. you can take a short-term entry, like you can directly start working in HSC by taking any short-term qualification, or otherwise you can take any formal qualification. Formal qualification in the sense you can take any sort of bachelor's degree, because it is one of the nowadays mandatory requirement. Because any certification you take, it may be CRSP, it may be CSP, it may be any sort of top international level certification that is being offered in the field of EHS. They all are asking bachelor's degree. So it's my recommendation to you, if you want to make a full-time career within the EHS, then try to get a degree, because it is very important nowadays. Those who didn't have any degree, they will face some sort of problem in the future itself. Okay, otherwise you can start with any sort of diploma, because a lot of diplomas are available within the field of EHS. You can consider any sort of diploma and start your career in the EHS. I hope you understood and your doubt is clear now. All the best for your future. Question number 5 is from Nitesh Sharma. Nitesh Sharma is asking how we can make a career in IT sector as a HSC professional. Okay, can I make a different video on that? See Nitesh, making a career in IT sector is not a very big thing for the HSC professional, because a lot of jobs are available in the Bengaluru itself. If you go means for the HSC professional, a lot of jobs are there. But what I found is in these jobs, this is not very interesting, because if you are getting if you're going to the IT sector or not, so what are the main issues that you will be tackling during your job is you will be seeing the ergonomics, you will be seeing the health issues, very basic safety, whatever you have studied, out of that very small part you are going to implement inside that. So instead of IT sector, what I would suggest you is you can hit the process industry, because that is the main workplace, that is the very high hazard sector, that is the main core area where we can just implement whatever we have learned. Okay, but it's up to you. If you are interested in IT sector, I will not stop you. You can go there and learn a lot of things. That is my personal opinion. And with regards to the video, yeah, I will develop a separate video with regards to the job opportunities as well as career opportunities within the field of IT sector for HSC professionals. I hope it's clear to you, Nitesh. Alright, the question number 6 is from Abdul Karim Mujahid. Actually, the question, the particular doubt is very long, so I'm just summarizing it in a short way. So, Abdul Karim Mujahid is asking whether industrial sector or construction sector, which is going to be the best for any fresher. Like if any fresher student is there who want to get into the HSC field, then which field will be better, and why a lot of people are choosing that particular field. He's asking the full description of that. So see, first of all, the answer is very simple. Nowadays, a lot of young professionals are opting for construction industry. What is the reason is because you know that in the construction itself, a lot of projects were going on. Okay, so after one project, you will get a new site, maybe your salary will also increase, as well as maybe your designation will also increase, and a lot of learning is available in the construction sector. So construction is an industry which is being chosen by a lot of professionals, but it doesn't mean that all other industrial sectors like petroleum, chemical, oil and gas, they are waste, they are also good. And now what I will suggest you is you can go to industrial sector as per my opinion. Okay, it doesn't mean that construction sector is not good, construction is also good, industry is also good. It is totally depend upon your opinion, because I don't know which type of subjects you are studying, because everybody is having different interest. If you ask me, means I have my personal own interest in offshore safety. Okay, maybe you will be interested in marine also. Okay, so it's up to you. But as per the researches, as per the latest statistics, whatever it is going on, a lot of students are going to construction sector nowadays. Okay, so you can consider construction also as your first choice, and after that industrial is your second choice. I hope it's clear to you. Question number 7 is coming from M. Vivek Anandan. So M. Vivek Anandan is asking that he has completed NIBOSH. It may be International Journal Certificate. Okay, and after that, how to search the jobs, as well as what are the different options that he can do, like he can do PhD or international diploma. Okay, which he can do. So first of all, congrats to you, brother. Hope you are safe and doing extremely well. And for the searching of jobs, already I made a video on that. Like you can create your profile on LinkedIn and apply from there also, because LinkedIn is one of the trusted source for any professionals. Okay, as well as you can continuously apply to the companies, as well as you can increase your networking also. Okay, so these are some ways by which you can source the jobs. Okay, do not pay any sort of money. That is my personal advice to you. Do not pay any sort of money to get the job, because this is the worst thing that anybody can do. To pay the money to any person and get the job. Don't do please that. I will make a separate video on that, why you should not pay the money to these sort of people, those who are asking money for the job. Okay, second thing is that what thing you can study, PhD or NIBOSH International Diploma. So with regards to that, brother, so you have done your NIBOSH. It means you are interested to get the jobs in the Middle East market or to international opportunities. So in that case, you can go for NIBOSH International Diploma because it will give you more access to the international opportunities, as well as your designation will also increase within a short span of time. Okay, PhD is also a good option, but if you want to be in India, means that time PhD will be good, as well as if you are just want to work in like industrial sector as well as on the field itself, then I don't think so PhD is required for that. Okay, if you have some plans for academics and some plans for teaching and like startup and all, then at the time PhD will help you to enhance your knowledge more. Okay, I hope it's clear to you. Alright, comment number 8 is from MD YouTuber. MD YouTuber is asking, he have completed diploma in metallurgical engineering, as well as after that he have completed post diploma in industrial safety. Now his doubt is that whether he is a safety engineer or a safety officer. So the clear cut answer is that because you have completed your diploma in engineering, no. So the clear cut answer is that you are a safety engineer. Okay, now it may vary from company to company because some companies may require like a bachelor's in engineering to get a job in like a safety engineer and all. But in general, I've seen the people, those who are like diploma in mechanical, electrical, chemical and all, they are getting safety engineer post after any sort of safety qualification after their diploma in engineering. So I hope it's clear to you, brother. So guys, this was the end of this video. I hope your all the doubts are clear, as well as if I missed your doubts, so sorry for that. Try to put that whatever doubts you have in the comment section. Maybe higher probability exists that I will take your doubt in the next #AskEHS episode, as well as if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, if you found something useful, press the like button. If you do not like anything, means press the dislike button. Share this video with your friends, because I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care guys.